You hear screams from just over the next bluff. Human screams. Oh, it's Tinon. Oh my god, that thing is huge. You crest the bluff to see Tammy's father, Chief Surveyor Tonin. He's being attacked by something you've never seen before. A four-legged creature with a huge mane of flowers, a mean reptilian face, and two wicked claws. What is this? A manticore? You've heard of fierce creatures like this outside the walls, but you never expected to see one up so close. What is it doing so close to the colony? Hello everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. If you're new around here, consider subscribing for more content like this. Let's see if we can't get up to 50 subs, eh? We're pretty close. I think we can make it. Maybe even 100 is on the horizon. Who knows? But with any further ado, let's get back into the game. Last time we did some more exploring, got caught, but thankfully not reported. Chose Anemone as our Valentine. As our best friend, my apologies. And we won a talent show. Mars seemed a little miffed about that. She wanted to win. For now, we are deciding what we want to do with our month. Oh yes, I wanted to run supplies and stuff so we can up our... get some good kudos, up our organizing past 10. And I think that's all it ups. Oh, and perception. Heck yeah, we take that. Seek sends you all around the colony delivering supplies. During your first week, it's mostly small things you can carry by hand or push on a little cart. Stuff like tools and electronics. Some are high priority, which means you have to move fast. Minus 3 stress, though. It's fun getting to yell, "Important delivery coming through!" and people actually get out of the way. Alright. Intellectual task. One slot card gets +1. I see. Is this a rounded one? It's not. So if we do this, whatever's here is not going to fit the streak, unfortunately. We do that. That brings it from 18 to 19, plus 1 for each gem on other cards, which is just that one. That brings us to 20. I think that's going to be our best. Apparently we could have squeaked that out to 21 somehow. It worked out pretty decent, though. Late dust. Anything for us, Mars? No. Got anything for us, Cal? Nope. Dice has something, though. What you got, bro? Dice is sitting in the grass near the big gates that lead out to the jungle. He's just staring out into nothingness and picking absent-mindedly at the weeds. He pretends not to notice as you approach. Let's not impose, we'll just sit down with him. He shifts uncomfortably as you sit, but doesn't say anything. You both just hang out, saying and doing nothing. You stare out the big gates. The grass in the colony is trimmed short by garden bots, but out there it's wild and as high as your waist. Head Surveyor Tonin is prepping his equipment for an outing. He's bringing a lot. Maybe he's going to stay out overnight. 2 friendship, nice. You're starting to wonder if Dice will ever acknowledge you when he says, I've got to go. As he starts down the hill, he pauses and says, "This is a good spot. I'll probably come back here tomorrow." Aww. Cute. What's up, Nems? Nope. Hey, Tange, I got some medical roots or whatever for you. Oh, no, it's too soon. Okay. No roots. You have been root-nied. How do we raise our empathy? Oh, relax on the walls is here. +1 friendship with dice. Combat animals. Bravery and toughness. Pretty satisfied with our bravery and toughness for the moment. I'd like to get that creativity over 25, and I guess the toughness as well. And then animals would definitely help. I think we'll just go to class for this one. What's our persuasion? 16. 2 biology, 1 reasoning. 1 engineering, 2 reasoning. Creativity and persuasion. Yeah, we'll do humanities. Hal's been called away for a council meeting, so Congruence is filling in. She tells you that today you'll be learning about the history of capitalism on Earth. You mean why humans used to have nice things, and now we just eat mashed trippet and soy cakes? Mars says smugly. Please, Earth humans might have messed everything up, but at least they had style. Ever patient, Congruence ignores Mars's contribution and projects a hull of it into the classroom. A solemn woman in weird clothes identifies herself as Haven Constance Odenheim, an educational designer for the Vertumna group, and tells you that the following experience has been created specifically to teach you, the 3rd generation of the group, but the largest contributing factor in Earth's destruction: capitalism. You and the other students exchange worried looks. Learning about Earth, another 3 intellectual. You spend the day in an interactive experience that covers the history of capitalism, from market feudalism to its transition to colonialism, and then its major phases like industrialization, mass production, and corporatism. It ends with a discussion of how it collapsed in the late 21st century, as wealth inequality and environmental concerns finally weakened its hegemony, along with the planet itself. It does sound really horrible. The educational experience tells you that, despite being regarded by many as simply an economic system, capitalism had been responsible for more violence on Earth than any act of war. From its very beginning, as the colonial powers spread mercantilism across the globe, required a constant supply of people to exploit through any means necessary. It took centuries for people to realize how horrible cannibalism, that's bad too, capitalism was, once people could no longer hide from its racist, colonialist history. You're partway through the lesson when Cal realizes the parallels. But we live in a colony, don't we? Aren't we colonizing Vertumna? Isn't that wrong? Of course not, dummy, Mars reasons. There aren't any people here to take the land from, just a bunch of animals. The animals count too. 2 friendship with Cal. Cal nods in agreement, but Mars is not impressed. I squashed a Dorps moth the other day, she retorts. Are you going to put me in future jail for money crimes? Yikes, Garrett, you should just lock yourself in your room if you're so worried about hurting the environment. It's all about having a balance. Tangent watches the exchange silently, but turns her head and doesn't meet your eye when you look at her. Look, we can, use the resources of the planet and the animals without abusing them or going too far. It's all about getting a good balance. Okay. So if we go boom, then boom, then boom, then boom, then boom. Okay, what if we did it the other way? That is 1 more. Although it breaks our chain pretty badly. What if we do like this? Does reverse work? For a straight? No. Doesn't seem so. I mean, we could do this. Yeah, we'll go for it. To persuasion for creativity. Creativity is now past 25. Cool. Wonder if that does anything. Welcome to wet. Do I have something for you? I do. What's our friendship with her like now? 20. Same as with Anemone, not bad. Cal's at 8, Dice is actually at 13. We're better with him than we are with Cal. Interesting. Stupid rainy season, stupid planet, she grumbles. I just want to go play. We can go buy a new gear, which I might do. Yeah, I think we'll buy the animal book. I don't think we can equip both right now, though. Yeah, we need a perk to get more. I have no pets, sadly. So, total gets +1 on the first round of challenges, whereas this will up our flushes, which I think will be worth more in the long run. Plus, it'll help with our animal skill, which is definitely important. Yeah, that brings us up to 8. Definitely worth it. Ooh, and another mushwood log. Hell yeah. Okay, nothing we can do with any of them. We can do 1, maybe 2 more months of stuff before we get stressed out. But then it's going to be glow time, so I imagine we're going to get really stressed out. I'd like to go outside again, but... Alright, here's maybe what we'll do. We'll spend this month relaxing. Next month we can go out exploring. Last month, before glow... We'll see how kind of that plays out. Kind of feels like a waste to do relaxing now, but what are you gonna do? Let's relax on the wall, see if we notice anything. After the first attack on the colony, they added lookout towers to the walls. Now you have a place to hang out if you don't feel like working. And, because it's all the way up here, no adults are gonna come by to ask you to run any errands for them. On rainy days, you take shelter under the pavilions and listen to the pitter-patter of warm raindrops on the grass roof. You can do whatever you want. Ah, this is the life. It is actually a good place to study. We'll up our reasoning a little bit, why not? You pack your holoculars. The wall is a great vantage point to examine the wild jungle outside the colony. Your independent study even counts towards class credits without actually having to be in class. Oh, hey Garrett. Dice pops his head up a nearby ladder and looks surprised to see someone else here. Do you mind if I sit here too? Heck yeah, come sit beside me. I guess we're focusing more on Dice than Cal. Sorry, Cal. The two of you dangle your feet off the side and watch the valley below. Dice shuffles a little uncomfortably and doesn't say much. You wonder if this was his private spot to be alone before he discovered it. Yeah, we'll forget a 0. And maybe this unchangeable one too. Oh, we can only forget 1. We have a lot of cards, not gonna lie. Oh good, we got a... I was reluctant to get rid of the 0, because we don't have many, you know, strength cards, but we actually do have a fair number of them. So, yeah, we'll get rid of our 0 here. I forgot how to crawl. Big sad. Alright, you guys got anything before I go outside again and possibly get in trouble with, Tynan? Tange furrows her brow as you approach. You again? Why do you keep pestering me? It's not as though you've done anything to impress upon me or usefulness. At your blank look, Tange rolls her eyes. What I mean is, we're not friends. I disagree. Need to get my reasoning up so we can study together. Our loyalty is almost... Oh, it is max. Cool, cool. Do I have any items? Oh yeah, you're not super down with the logs. We'll hold on to it for now. You don't see dice at first, but you do hear rustling, followed by the screech of metal on metal. After a few minutes of looking, you spot Dice placing large rocks in front of a piece of corrugated metal leaning against the wall. He stops and looks at you. "You didn't see anything," he says, going back to covering up his tracks. "You got it, my dude. I'm heading out there myself." "Oh, parents got anything?" "Nope." Alright, let's hope, oh, actually, wait, can I go talk to him and maybe do something about that? Also, I wonder how old we have to be before they actually let us outside. We can just choose to do it from here. Yeah, we're doing it. I want to get some more quality exploring done before things maybe go a little wrong. And I imagine Glow's going to be pretty stressful. If last year was any indication. Oh. Okay, that's clearly a manticore. We don't have the animal to clear that one, so we won't at the moment, but I want to do that one soon. Okay. Looks like we are going the other way. Keep an eye out for logs. That's the colony. We don't want to go there right now. What's this? The mush trees are at their tallest and wet, and you come across a cluster of them that look ripe for harvesting. If you were older, you could probably cut them down and get some kudos for them. Give them a friendly pat. Perception in animals. You like the mush trees. You give one a pat, and are surprised when it moves under your hand. It's not the tree, though, but a camouflaged creature lying across the trunk. It's small and looks like a little like an octopus or a starfish. Lots of long legs. Wrapped around the tree like it's giving it a hug. Okay. One more animals and we go clear that other thing. You're minding your own business when you stumble into... There's something here. Something invisible that makes the hairs on your arms start to stand on end. Like an electric aura. As you walk forward, it begins to feel like something is nipping at your ankles. But when you look down, there's nothing there. You back away. The sensation stops. You move forward. Oh! It's worse! The feeling is like tiny electric bites, and it's growing more intense. Some kind of microscopic gnats? An electric field of some sort? It hurts, but maybe you can find a way to avoid it and get through this area. Perceive it! I shall perceive. 3 rounds. We've got 1 mush tree if we need. Bonus to flushes there. No gems, but do get a big bonus here. And I'm confident we can get at least 2 here. That seems to be good enough for a super goal. but we could have gotten a 22. Unfortunate. By trial and error and a little intuition, you find a route through whatever it is. The shock seems strongest near some low-lying fractal palms. You can hear a humming from the palms and decide it must be like some sort of natural electric field. Maybe to ward off animals, like you. Okay. Ooh, hi there. Gimme. There's this guy from before. Alright, that's clearly not a manticore, so let's see what it is. There, in the clearing. The most majestic creature you've ever seen. It's like a unicorn from your dad's storybooks, but with leathery reptile skin that shines when the light hits it. It moves so softly, like it doesn't even disturb the ground. Could be dangerous, but you want to see what it does. Eat some snacks. Perception! I want to be as perceptive as possible. Oh, it's a rounded one. Okay. Almost got our goal right then and there. Nice, easy battle. But we could have got a 22. I should maybe not be quite as hasty. And there's our animals. I was hoping we'd get that. As you settle in to watch it from behind a strand of mush trees, the Unisaur looks up towards you, startled by your movement. You try to hold perfectly still and quiet your breathing. After a tense moment, it goes back to its business. First, it sniffs out a good tree and rubs the scent glands on its neck against it thoroughly. Then it pees, like a crystal waterfall, on a rock. Everything it does seems magical. You quietly take a picture with your hollow palm, but you know you can't share it or you'd get caught for sneaking out. Next, it sharpens its horn against a rock, which is scored with marks from having done this before. This must be its favorite sharpening rock. You notice the bulge in its stomach. It must have had a huge meal recently. Oh yay! Eventually it curls up for a nap, and quietly sneak away. This was so wonderful! Vertumna is a magical place. Yeah, we're not going near that big boy just yet, but we probably will. Don't want to miss an opportunity like that, you know. Let's get that cleared, so that it's, you know, cleared. I think this was the furthest we could go along this path anyways. And this up here is, yeah, that's where we pushed the boulder and crushed our bag. Let's help this poor guy finally, if it's still the same event. I hope it is. It is. You take a closer look at the float cow. You've heard they float using a certain ratio of liquid to gas in their membranous bladders. So after some consideration, you figure out that the bladder on her back must be too full of liquid. So we need 20 animals or higher to kind of cure it. I hope we can get it as a pet. I know that's a system in this game. I totally want it. Alright, well, is there anything left to explore over here, or have we kind of done everything we can out here other than the Manticore? No, that's it. I think we have explored as much as we can outside of the Manticore. And that, obviously. We're not popping it, that's freaking cruel, and I think it's a good little floating cow thing. Deserves love and respect. I think I made that abundantly clear. Oh, and as for money, humans absolutely need to move beyond the need for money in our society. I have some ideas, but that is neither here nor there, or will ever likely be acted upon in my lifetime. Alright, let's save, because this is hella dangerous, and then go in for it. You hear screams from just over the next bluff. Human screams. Oh, it's Tinon. Oh my god, that thing is huge. You crest the bluff to see Tammy's father, Chief Surveyor Tonin. He's being attacked by something you've never seen before. A four-legged creature with a huge mane of flowers, a mean reptilian face, and two wicked claws. What is this? A manticore? You've heard of fierce creatures like this outside the walls, but you never expected to see one up so close. What is it doing so close to the colony? Uncle Tonin is pinned under one of the creature's pointed legs. He's struggling to get free, but the manticore keeps dancing around, like it's playing with its food. You can hear it from here, growling and clicking its mandibles. But you snuck out. If you try to help, he's gonna know you snuck out, and your parents are gonna be so mad if they find you out here. Panic rises in your chest. How could you even help him? It's a huge, deadly monster. Yeah, no. Getting help would take too long. And if we can help without anything going bad, we might be able to get out of this without trouble, so we're going to go for the bravery and distracting it option. You hide behind a tree and throw a rock at it. It bounces harmlessly off the manticore's flank and clatters to the ground. The manticore is undisturbed, which is more than you can say about yourself. Uncle Tonin shouts in pain. You're running out of time. Glad we've been upping that bravery, damn. We're not watching it kill him. And we've already said why running is bad, so we're gonna fight the thing! That's totally okay, right? Right? There's 12. So we'll keep that. Then we can go boom, boom, boom. That's a super goal already. Sure, we'll go for the mega win. Still could have gotten an 18 though, damn. I could have played around with that some more, but that's fine. You break through the tree line, yelling your battle cry. Oh my god, look at that face! Ugh! The manticore looks up from terrorizing Tonin and decides you could use a bit of terrorizing yourself. It roars, a deep, angry sound you can feel liquefy your guts. With literally nothing on you except the few rocks you could pick up from the clearing, you manage to piss off the ferocious manticore enough that it decides to go after you instead. Or maybe it just thinks it'll pick off the smaller, more tender prey before coming back for the main course. Either way, it leaps off of Uncle Tonin and starts towards you, as you're about to engage with it in the most one-sided battle of your young life. You smell the crackle of ozone in the air, and the manticore howls in pain. The Chief Surveyor, another achievement. Uncle Tonin, he must have distracted the manticore long enough for him to get to his plas rifle. The manticore turns and flees, and you run over to Uncle Tonin's side. Garrett, he gasps. I don't know why you're out here, but I'm glad to see you. Together, you manage to limp him back to the gates. He'll be fine with an He did tell. He'll be fine after an afternoon in a medbed, which is a relief. But you're even more relieved when you don't get in trouble for sneaking out. You don't know what he told your mother, but it was a miracle that you weren't grounded for life. Well, couldn't do anything else up there anyways. Plus 2 bravery and 1 perception. Perception's almost 25, that's baller. Chief Surveyor Tonin has come to your quarters to personally thank you for saving him from the manticore. I'm stepping down as Chief Surveyor, Uncle Tonin says. I think it's about time I take up a job inside the colony walls. I wasn't built for life outside a ship, I think. He smiles, looking a little sad. Someone like Utopia has the youthful reflexes to stay safe out there in the jungle. She'll do great out there as the new Chief Surveyor. Learned Utopia more. For that matter, so would you, he continues. I know you weren't supposed to be out there, but I would have died I would have died if you weren't. That has to count for something. When Utopia offers you a spot in expeditions, you should take her up on it. You'd have done the same. Tonin laughs, looking around like he's not sure what he's going to do now. Not even thinking about the rest of his life. With Tammy gone, His career over. Nice. And we got Uncle Tonan's smile. You don't know what to say. Eventually, he slaps his thigh and stands up with an awkward chuckle. Well, that's it then. I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate you know everything. We appreciate you know everything. You're a knockout kid. Cool. And honestly, if we had more stuff to do out there, I'd go out again. Because we're not too stressed at the moment, which is nice. Do we have something? Oh, we have the roots and the mushwood log. Someone's gotta like the log. Like, seriously, nobody likes the log? Bravery 20 or greater. Honestly, we're almost there. And it's reasoning for Tange? Yeah. Toughness and perception are almost maxed out. Can I somehow up both of them? Combat animals, bravery and toughness. You know what? Maybe we're gonna go work inside the... yeah, here for the month. Really up our toughness. We'll get some friendship with Cal, which he's lacking in. You're pulling weeds from the garden beds when you see Cal scurrying past you, moving with a purpose. He doesn't even stop to say hello before he disappears into a barn. Obviously, we're following. You slip into the barn behind Cal. He's so absorbed in whatever is in that broken storage box that he doesn't hear you. You can do it, he whispers. Come on, go, go, go! You creep forward, but the barn door creaks closed behind you and Cal jumps. Garrett! He says, moving between you and the box. What do you need? What's in the box, man? What's in the box? Cal clenches his fists. Nothing. It's nothing. Whatever Cal is going to say next is interrupted by a chirping noise from the box. Cal gasps and whirls around, and you both rush forward to look. Inside the box is a pink caterpillar-like creature, about the length of your arm, blinking up at you with big, multifaceted eyes. Its mouth parts wave at you and make a clicking, chirping noise. It's hatched, Cal says. Hey, little baby, welcome to the world. You knew about this thing? Yeah, it showed up in one of the first shipments of mushwood, he says, rubbing its little nose. Just curled up in a little cocoon. It looked like a dried up leaf, but warm. I didn't want to just throw it away, in case whatever was inside was still living. And no one was using this busted up storage box, so what is it? Dunno, Cal says. I looked it up on the Surveyor archives, but nobody's found anything like it before. It's true. You have no idea what this creature is. Oh my god, it's cute. Cal puts the small creature on his shoulder. What are you, little buddy? Cal asks. You look like a big old caterpillar, but cuter. Creature yawns, showing off circular rows of tiny, even teeth, and nestles against Cal's neck as he scritches it under the chin. Maybe we call you a dilly pillar? He touches one of its 6 white capped feet. Socks. Socks the dilly pillar. Could be dangerous, you know. Cal pouts. Everything could be dangerous on this planet, though. Look at her. She's harmless. He pulls a leaf off of a potted plant and offers it to Socks, who greedily chomps it all up. See, she's a plant eater. Plant eaters are the good guys, like us. I have to hide her, Cal says, looking around. Think she'll be okay if I keep her in the broken storage box? He places Socks gently into the box and closes the lid. Go back to sleep, little buggy wuggy, he croons. Sleep tight. That could be bad later, but it could also be the opening for pets. Not a great hand, not gonna lie. That's apparently the super goal. Now, can we get a bit better, though, if we experiment? 21 or 22? That's not bad. I think that's probably the best we're gonna get. We could have got 24? Damn, dude. Okay. Our toughness is now over 25. That's sweet. Welcome to Glow. Everyone's probably a little on edge. You find Dice illuminated by only the glow of his holo screen. It's easier to read when it's dark, he explains. There's less glare. This is the best season. Ayo, do you like roots? Yeah, actually. Wow! Dice is so uncharacteristically excited about the roots. They're so colorful. I've never seen roots like these before. What kind of plant are these from? Well, enjoy. Have we ever tried giving the log to Anemone? Or, I mean, to Tangent? I don't think we have. I don't think we can go out there. Yeah, no, that's bad. Hey, what are you doing? Dice says, spotting you trying to take the grate off the drain pipe that leads outside the walls. Don't be a nullhead. Haven't you seen the extra lookouts on the walls? They'll spot you for sure. Then they'll find our secret exit, and it'll be gone for good. You suppose he's right. They have been patrolling a lot during Glow. You wouldn't want to be caught. Anemone flashes her headlamp as you approach. Did you ever learn Morse code? She says, giggling. Com says that if I spell out a bad word, my headlamp is gonna break clean off. Yo, what's our friendship like? 20. You want a log? I'm willing to sacrifice it. Go ahead and take it. Yeah, it's just one with her. We need to find out what she likes. Oh, hey, Mom. Your mom gives you a stern look. Be careful, she warns you. Now that we know for a fact it isn't safe out there during Glow, I won't have you venturing close to the walls. Stay where I can see you, close to the ship. I guess Tina just literally didn't tell, which is pretty awesome. Maybe we'll bump up our organizing? I was thinking maybe doing a bit of work, but does that up our perception too? Oh yeah, any collectibles hidden in the dark? I don't think so. No, I'm gonna say no. No collectibles. You know, maybe we'll do persuasion, because then we can do the thing with Mars. So we'll do the humanities again. One of your assignments this month is to study the internet, which is sort of like a proto-holo archive, but a lot smaller and more slow. People didn't even have it implanted into their holopalms. The best part of the month is the day you discover something called a meme. Oh, yes. Yes. Meme Lord status achieved. Something called a meme, and subsequently endanger all of your friendships by sending people contextless pictures with weird text on them. You just tell them you guess they had to be there. I 150% support that we got into memes. One of the greatest loves in life. Oh, we don't want those next to each other. Okay, so what if we then keep to our flushes? That definitely ups it. Yeah, that's not as good. Oh, one slot card becomes value 2. I didn't even look at that. Which one is that? Oh. Oh, I see. I see. Can we do that? That still brings us to 21. Hmm. 21 was the best we could have gotten. Either way, we did it. Okay. +1 creativity. 2 persuasion. Uh-oh. That music sounds bad. Okay, good. Yeah, go back to that. That's fine. It's been a quiet glow, but the grim, surreal darkness of the season reminds you of last year's violence. As the month wears on, you overhear arguments at dinner, adults worrying that an attack is still coming, and others who think the first one was a fluke. Surveyors mention seeing new tracks in the forest, but are shushed so people don't panic. The gates are closed. You drill emergency procedures, filing soundlessly from the classroom to the creche to hide under tables, waiting for sirens to call the all clear. You drill and prepare and worry, but nothing happens. Then, just as glow is starting to wane, the toxic purple spill of the wormhole fading, as the suns almost rise past the horizon again, the sirens start. You're reading a holo novel in bed when you hear them, followed by the stomp of boots down the hallway outside your quarters. An alert flashes on your holopalm. Shelter in the creche, this is not a drill. You get another message from your dad. Me and Mom are going to stay in the greenhouses. We're safe. Just follow Auntie Anne to the creche and wait for us, okay? Don't worry. We're way more prepared than we were last year. Love you. Stay safe. Needs bravery 10 or greater. You could go to the creche where you belong, or you could follow the security guards and see what's... Yeah, we're going. Might be able to help. I'll take a little bit of rebellion, that's fine. You sneak out of the living quarters and head towards the gate. You're immediately spotted by Security Chief Rhett, who stops what he's doing to yell at you and gesture angrily. What the hell are you doing out here? This is no place for kids! Get your ass back inside! Fuck that, pardon my language. Random cards locked in one slot. Interesting, that could be bad. I mean, hey, it's minusing 1 stress each time, and it's a 5 thing. It's just maybe not the greatest. That's fine, we'll make it. Yeah, we'll take that. It's probably not the best one we can get, but it's definitely a win. We could have gotten 19. That's fine. So we minus 3 stress, which is nice, and we got +2 combat. From heroic status. You're still pumped from the last attack. Oh, because we went out. +1 to physical skill increases for 3 months. Ooh. -5 kudos, that's fine. You stick around the outside of the skirmish at the gates, throwing rocks and yelling at any creature that gets too close. You're not sure if you make a difference, but the good news is, at least you're not injured. When the dust clears, Rhett spots you hiding in the shadows and personally escorts you back to your quarters, where your mom and dad penalize you for disobeying them. When things have calmed down, you overhear your parents talking. I'm not going to be the first to congratulate Rhett, but all of his defensive improvements were exactly what we needed, your mom grumbles. Ugh, he's going to be insufferable at the next council meeting. Your dad pats her hand. Credit where credit's due, Flulubelle. Oh my god, that's so adorable! Flulubelle. He says, and she smiles despite herself. How could you not? It could have been worse. Your mom nods, and they both sit in silence. Oh. Before your dad speaks again. Poor Hal, he sighs. What a way to go. Professor Hal? Your parents startle. Hey, Pumpkinhead, your dad says. Yeah, they're going to announce it in a few hours, after everyone's had a chance to calm down. He didn't make it. What happened? Don't worry about that, your mom replies, shooting your dad a look to keep him from talking. It's adult stuff, okay? You guys won't be able to go into the engineering wing for a little bit. Not until it's decontaminated. What? You curl up quietly to think. Professor Hal can't just die. He can't just be gone. He's your teacher. And the engineering wing is where you take classes. You can't imagine something bad happening in such a safe place. You fall asleep thinking for sure there's been some mistake. That really sucks. But we are now a 12-year-old. Dice is up to 19 friendship, Tangent 21, Anemone 21. Cal's only 9 and Mars is only 9. Damn. Bravely helping to fight. Yeah, okay. We're still mostly loyal. We do what we're told. Except for sneaking out, but don't worry about that. But we will go help defend the gates. We are not sitting inside like, well, like some kid. Anyways, that is an excellent spot to leave it there for today. So thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you all right back fresh on Monday with another episode of I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Thanks for joining.